And what better way to talk about streets?
Zaldria.
About everything that like street your phone friend. Hey everyone, it's Melissa Westlake and welcome back to Wine with Mel. I am beyond excited for today's guest, but before I introduce him, let's talk about the wine. Today we have a 2015 Columbia Valley Gordon Estate Merlot. With rich aromas of black cherry, rose petals, and nutmeg, this French and American oak barreled wine goes perfect with your favorite grilled meats.
Look, I have 4 teams looking at him right now.
He ain't got no hands.
Is where it starts.
Yeah, coach.
I wanted to say something to you.
I am so honored to present to you all to a family friend, a very, very, very talented actor, director, and producer, Thomas Pierce. Hey!
Yo, what's good?
What are you doing?
Surviving.
You surviving?
It's COVID time, but
Yeah.
it's good to see you.
It's good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on.
Wow, thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. I just want our audience to know a little bit about who Thomas is. Who are you? Where do you hail from? What brings you to LA? What's going on?
Okay, well, I'm from Hackensack, New Jersey, you know, Sac boys, well,
201.
and girls, you know. And I moved over here I've been in Los Angeles for about 2 years now. June of 2018, finished a movie, and it gave me enough money to stay on your brother's couch.
Oh yes. So for those of you who don't know Thomas, I've known Thomas since I was probably like 13?
Yeah.
Ish, something like that. So we go way back. Way back. And
Cadillac, all that.
like in the park, balling with the long T-shirt kind of thing, you know. He's like.
I regret those fashion choices, but.
I mean, listen, if they make a comeback, I'm not gonna be mad at it.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Out here though, it's kind of hot though.
But it'd be perfect with the T-shirts. Anyways, so I have known Thomas for a very, very long time, and when he made the move to LA, it was kind of like, whoa. So I want to know when you made the move, because you just up and left. You didn't give nobody notice. He was just like, I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
What made you just want to do that?
So, funny story, again bringing up Joe, your brother, me and him made a pact, I would say 8 years prior. Yeah, 8 years prior, we shook hands and he knew I wanted to act professionally and he was doing physical therapy and he said, you know, if I get stationed in Los Angeles, you gotta come out or you full of shit. And you don't tell me. I'm full of shit a lot, but not all the time, you feel me? So, I had booked the movie and a week later he said, yo, I got a great news, and I'm like, don't tell me. He's like, yeah, we moving to LA. And I'm like, oh.
So cute.
So, you know, you can't call me a bitch, you know, talk shit. So.
Him and my brother have a great bromance.
Oh yeah,
it's
for
really
sure.
cute.
I love that guy. Oh my God, so much
But
fun.
so because he came out here, you were like,
He gave me the
segue.
Exactly.
Yeah, just to kind of bring you out.
Absolutely.
How was that transition for you? Just like packing your bags and just being like, well, I'm going to LA. This is what it is.
It was surreal, to be honest. Literally just packing your whole life up, like your whole life, all 20 years of my life.
It's okay to say your age.
When at the time,
you're still young enough. It's okay.
28, you know, but just packing up your whole life, you know, and putting it in boxes and just putting it in friends' garages and houses and stuff and be like, look, I'm gonna go chase my dream. It's a scary feeling, but it's also like an exhilarating feeling, not knowing what's next. And for a while out here when I was first with Joe, I mean, it was an amazing experience. We went all over, we did all the touristy stuff, like Runyon Canyon and Hollywood Sign, and we were at all these parties, we went to Jamie Foxx's house, like it was crazy. It was crazy, it was fun.
He had the LA experience.
Oh yeah, 2 months and I'm good.
Like,
then I was good, exactly. So then after that, it was just hard to find stability, honestly. When you're, you know, when we lived together, it was amazing. And then when he left, I had no friends out here, I had nobody out here, you know? So that was the tough, challenging part. You know, branching out and trusting people, because out here, well, everywhere, but it's hard to just be open and really vulnerable with people.
Absolutely, and especially in a location where people come to LA to find themselves, and they come here to make a name of who they want to be and where they want to be in their lives. So I completely understand. Oh, that must have been so sad, though.
It was. He laughed. I was like a puppy dog. Like, you know what's like?
to our audience before, you are a very talented actor. Growing up with you, that this was never the route I saw you taking, especially when you were in college. I'm like, yeah, I thought you were gonna be like a big soccer star because you're so into soccer.
Oh man.
So what I want to know and what I want our audience to know is what brought you to want to be an actor?
I had actually been acting since I was about 5 years old. I did like school plays and theater and such. And then when I got to high school, I was playing sports so much that it kind of went towards the back burner. And I always, people never say like now they say, we say as creatives, we say do what you love, you know, feed your passion, like that's what makes you truly happy. But growing up, they're like nobody makes money as an actor, like the top like 2%, you know, so it kind of deterred me from that road. Now, I actually did want to be a doctor, have a doctor of physical therapy like Joe.
Wow.
Yeah, that was my original, that's my original path. I was 3 years into my biology major at William Patterson University. I did a play of in 2011, I believe, or 2011 in November. It's a 2-person play. My friend needed help. He's like, bro, somebody just dropped out. I need your help. You know, I think you should go do the play. I did it, and he's like, you were phenomenal. Then the head of the department said, you're probably going to be a shitty doctor, to be honest. But you'll be a great actor. So I was like, you know what? I'll take that backhanded compliment.
I mean, it's paid off. I mean, just to, you know, list off a couple of your credits, well, I just want y'all to know a little bit about him, you know. With TV and film, he has been in The Nomads, which you can find on Amazon Prime, Asunder, the series. He's also been in commercials such as Audi, NBA, Bud Light, and so many more. A ton of commercials. I mean, this man he's LA Casting Central, so if you anyhow, you know.
They need a light-skinned brother, I'm there.
Ambiguous kind of thing going on. Okay.
Oh, that's so real.
But what was it like working on The Nomads? Because, you know, I don't know if a lot of our audience knows, like I said before, you can find it on Amazon Prime, but I saw it and I was like, I've never seen you as like, whoa, that's Thomas the actor. So tell us a bit about that experience.
It was an extraordinary experience. It was the best set I've literally ever worked on. I didn't really understand how big of a leading role I had until I got to set. And like, we went through the table read and understood the magnitude of my character. I played Jamie in The Nomads. Shout out Brandon, Eric Kamen, Tika Sumter, Tate Donovan. I love y'all. That's my The Nomads family. It was such, because it was an indie film. Everybody was just willing to do whatever it took to make this movie happen, you know, down to the producers. I mean, I was willing to sleep in the school, it didn't matter. The budget was tight, but we made an amazing movie. I made some connections I'll have for the rest of my life. And for it to be based on a true story, we met the original North Philly Nomads.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it was an extraordinary story, and I'm glad I got to be a part of it. And it just was like, right after that, I'm like, I'm ready for LA. And then LA kicked my ass.
You're like, I got a reality check.
Oh, yeah, so because you can just drop in and just be a star.
Absolutely.
Gotta put the work in.
Absolutely.
So,
with that being said, though, what would you say are some of the challenges that you face, not only as, you know, a male actor or even an African American actor, but just as a person in general in the industry?
Challenges I think that we all face are, we're one single person, and I feel like the industry is made where it's like climbing a mountain, you know, and when you go to auditions, you're going to audition against all the other people, and especially in LA and New York, those markets are super saturated, you know, and if they could get you for, you know, if say a commercial, I've done a couple commercials, and they'll be like, oh, we'll do it for $150, when you definitely deserve way more. But if you don't do that commercial, then you don't work, you know. Other people will take the job for $150, you know, or for less. Some people will do for free exposure and stuff like that. So I think that's a challenging thing, keeping the bar high and negotiating. This is a nugget, and I'm actually writing a book about this. It's book, then negotiate. I booked the job, and then you negotiate for yourself, and just knowing your worth out here.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So now we've gotten to my favorite part of Wine with Mel so far. We get to know a little bit more about who Thomas is through a very cute game of Would You Rather. So they're not crazy questions, you know what I mean? So question number one, would you rather go on an adventure with Ryan Reynolds or Daniel Craig? I don't know which way that one's going, so I'm a little...
007?
007?
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig, all the way?
Oh my days, Daniel Craig.
He's a bug.
An amazing man of many talents.
Yeah.
Happens to be acting my favorite.
Yes, one of them, yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
he's Bond. Like, I mean, not gonna be Bond anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah,
hopefully
it's
Tom
just-
Hardy.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
But Lashana Lynch is
Yes.
an amazing actress
Yes,
as well.
of course.
Actress from color.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so definitely Daniel Craig.
Mm-hmm. Ryan Reynolds are cool, but Daniel Craig.
Ryan Reynolds is hella cool though. You know what? You know.
Daniel's mine then. That's mine.
He is 007.
Come on.
Yeah. Would you rather fight alongside Kerry Washington or Regina King?
Regina. Gina, baby. Of course, I know. Shout out Kerry Washington,
Yes.
Scandal.
Girl.
Killing it. Love fires everywhere. Amazing, but Regina King, like.
You want to tell Regina King a little something?
I love you.
Yeah.
Okay? You're an amazing actress. I mean, there's so many things she's done. Huey and Riley in the Boondocks. I grew up. Nobody really knows that, but she did the voices for Huey and Riley.
I mean, only a true Boondocks fan would know what
And
that
you know how to do it.
We know what the Boondocks know.
Exactly. But she's just done so many. She has so many extraordinary roles. And 7 Seconds is another show was amazing. I mean, she's very versatile. I would say.
Yeah.
And she kick ass.
Come on, Regina.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Would you rather star in multiple series or direct multiple feature films?
Okay, this is a really good one.
Yeah.
So I feel like as an actor,
Uh-huh.
my favorite analogy is being one spoke in an entire wheel, you know?
I like that.
As a director, I have more say in the direction of the film and in how the film goes, so I'm more of the wheel, you know, rather than just a spoke in the wheel, so I would love to direct. I'm directing now, as you know. Directing.
Well, what are you directing? Just so our audience knows.
My girlfriend Pia is she had a one-woman show, and we're transitioning into a short film, which I will be directing next weekend, actually. And it's an amazing story about Gili Vavo and Adolf Hitler, their relationship. That was Adolf Hitler's niece, and it was there's very blurred lines there as far as what the relationship was, but I'm directing that, and I hope to direct multiple films that change the narrative for people of color in the industry, marginalized people.
Yes.
So,
Come on.
I want to tell our stories. I want to tell our stories. I just want to be, it ain't always got to be a slave or anything. I just want to tell, look, I love riding my fixie, right? So we're going to write a movie about a guy that ride a fixie. You know what I'm saying? So, anything. Just.
If y'all don't know what that is, go Google.
Look
it up.
It's a bike, y'all.
It's a bike.
Bicicleta.
You know, he also speaks some little Spanish. You know, he was up in Washington Heights with all the,
Para las mujeres.
Do a little something.
Yo entiendo mucho. You know what I'm saying? What's that, Mom? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mom. I'm sorry. Last question.
All right.
If you weren't acting, would you rather be a professional soccer player playing for Arsenal or a professional football player playing for the Dallas Cowboys?
Oh, you gave me a hard question.
Damn. These are two of his favorite teams, y'all, so he's very conflicted right now.
Well, this is actually an easy question as I look up and see myself in the reflection. Shout out Colin Kaepernick, NFL. Y'all not on my best side right now, just because of your stance against police brutality and everything. Soccer, I mean, it's an amazing sport, and it brings people together internationally. You know, as long as you put a ball here. Nobody has to play soccer, but they all can kick it around and have fun. And I just think it connects people, unlike football, where you're just beating each other.
You're just ramming.
Truly talented players.
No, of course.
I mean, football is. I'm going to play tonight, actually.
Oh, well, we won't keep you much longer. So unfortunately, that is all the time that we have today. Thomas, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For being not only my family, but being a supporter and just being you. And I have so much love for you and respect for you as a person. And I can't wait to see you shine, y'all. Y'all, we gonna put his information. You go find him on IMDb. if there's anything you want to tell the audience, just go on ahead.
I want to thank you for being a gracious and amazing human being, creative and host. This was a great opportunity to just get to know each other a little bit more. You know about me, you guys know about me a little bit more, and just be a good person at the end of the day, no matter what you do, creative, non-creative, black, white, purple, whatever, just be a good person. That's all I want to say, because the world needs this right now.
Absolutely.
You know, so
cheers to that. Thank you.
No, thank you.